Michael Jeffrey Jordan was born on February 17, 1963, in Brooklyn, New York. Growing up, Michael adored baseball, but also played football and basketball. He was a very good pitcher in Little League and threw several no-hitters. It wasn't until Michael became older that he started taking basketball seriously. Part of that came from his older brother. Michael's older brother, Larry, was taller and stronger and would beat his little brother in all their one-on-one games. This frustrated Michael to no end, but losing only sparked an incredible amount of competitiveness to work extra hard so he could beat his brother. At 15, Michael was 5 foot 10 inches, and after an excessive amount of hard work, was able to defeat Larry in their games. He also joined the junior varsity basketball team at Laney High School in Wilmington, North Carolina. Larry was still a big influence to Michael. Larry wore number 45 for the Laney High School Buccaneers. Michael wanted Larry's number, but obviously couldn't have it, so he divided 45 by 2, rounded up, and got his number, the elusive 23. His sophomore year of high school, Michael tried out for the varsity basketball team, but unfortunately was cut. Michael was embarrassed at not making the team. From then on, he completely committed himself to becoming the best basketball player he could be. The following 2 years, he played varsity for Laney High and led the team to the state championships, averaging 25 points per game. Contrary to what others may think, Michael Jordan was not a top prospect during high school. Eventually, though, Roy Williams, who was Dean Smith's assistant at North Carolina at the time, spotted Michael out. Michael was invited to Smith's camp, along with over 400 other players hoping for a basketball scholarship. At the Smith's camp, Michael made a big impression with his raw athletic ability and was asked to join the team. Although Michael's first choice was UCLA, he was never recruited by the Bruins, so Michael decided to commit to UNC. Michael Jordan enrolled in the University of North Carolina as a cultural geography major. During his rookie basketball season, he averaged 13.4 points per game and was named the ACC Freshman of the Year. Jordan also helped his team win the NCAA championship. UNC was down by 2, with only 32 seconds left. After a timeout, Michael Jordan took a pass from a teammate and pulled up for the 16-foot jump shot that went through the hoop with 15 seconds remaining. UNC would end up winning the game 63-62. Throughout college, Jordan continued to elevate his game with his outstanding athletic ability. He became well known for his high-flying acrobatics and powerful slam dunks. Even though he wouldn't win another national championship while at North Carolina, Jordan had an amazing college career. He was named an All-American in both his sophomore and junior seasons and was the College Player of the Year after his junior campaign. Jordan joined the NBA draft 1 year prior to his graduation at UNC. He was drafted 3rd overall by the Chicago Bulls in 1984. Also in 1984, Michael Jordan participated in the Olympic Games in Los Angeles, California. Because Jordan hadn't yet appeared in a professional game, he was still considered an amateur. The USA team went 8-0 in the tournament and won the gold with ease. During his first year as a professional, Michael led the Bulls in scoring with an average of 28.2 points per game. In his 3rd year, Jordan was averaging 37 points per game and became the first player since Wilt Chamberlain to amass over 3,000 points in one season. Over the course of 7 straight seasons, Michael would not dip below a 30-point average. Jordan had amazing all-around skills, but overall, he was known as a profile scorer. Despite Michael Jordan's offensive dominance, the Bulls went without a title for the first 6 years of Jordan's career. In 1989, Michael married his girlfriend Juanita Van Noy. The couple would end up having 3 children together. Despite their past record, the 90s proved to be a turning point for the Bulls. In the 1990 to 1991 season, Michael Jordan and Chicago had great success. They dominated postseason play, and the Bulls took home their first title in franchise history. Jordan was so happy that he openly cried in the locker room, cradling the Larry O'Brien trophy. For 2 more straight seasons, the Chicago Bulls defended their title. In 1992, Michael was able to return to the Olympics in Barcelona due to a change in the rule that now allowed professionals to compete. He became a part of the Dream Team, a group of men's basketball's greatest athletes. He again helped the U.S. win a gold medal, the 2nd gold for Michael. In 1993, a few months after the winning of the Bulls' 3rd straight title, it was reported that Michael Jordan's father had been murdered. His body was found in a swamp in South Carolina. 62 days after his father's death, Michael Jordan announced his retirement from the NBA. Following his retirement from basketball, Michael Jordan said that he wanted to play baseball. It was his father's dream for him to become a baseball player. So on February 7, 1994, Michael Jordan signed a minor league contract with the Birmingham Barons. During that season, Jordan recorded 51 RBIs and 30 stolen bases. On March 18, 1995, Michael Jordan issued a two-word release to the press that said, "I'm back." Jordan appeared in a Bulls uniform the very next day. It only took a year for Michael to return to his old form. He again led the league in scoring, averaging 30.5 points per game. His second year back, he led the Bulls to their fourth title. Michael dedicated the championship to his late father. The next season, the Bulls were in the championship again. Unfortunately, Michael came down with flu-like symptoms before the fifth game. His teammates thought he would not even be able to play. But what were they thinking? This was Michael Jordan. Dizzy, nauseated, and exhausted, Michael still scored 38 points and made the game-winning shot with only a few seconds left on the clock. That year, the Bulls won their fifth title. The 97-98 season would be Michael Jordan's last with the Chicago Bulls. Again, he displayed a stellar season and took the Bulls to the championship. And again, he hit the game-winning shot. It would be the Bulls' sixth title in 8 years. The following offseason, Michael announced his second retirement. Even though Michael had retired, his desire to win brought him back out. He went to play for the Washington Wizards. He played for Washington for 2 years, but never regained the dominance he exhibited in his early career with the Bulls. In both seasons, Michael won 37 games, lost 45, and never went to the playoffs. During his final game in the NBA, when all was said and done, Michael averaged 30.1 points per game on a 49.7 shooting percentage on his career. As Jordan walked off the court for the last time as an NBA player, he received a 2-minute standing ovation. At one point, Michael Jordan was one of the most recognizable athletes in the entire world. He revolutionized the business of athlete endorsements. He signed with companies such as McDonald's, Wheaties, Gatorade, and Nike. Jordan was given his own division of Nike called Brand Jordan. Today, Air Jordan is known worldwide. Michael also starred in a few movies like Pro Stars and Space Jam. It has been estimated that since becoming a professional basketball player, Michael Jordan's name has generated $10 billion in revenue for the game of basketball. He's a part of a variety of charities, including the Boys and Girls Club of America, UNCF College Fund, Make-A-Wish Foundation, and the Special Olympics. Today, Michael Jordan is still seen as a worldwide icon. He went from a young boy who was tired of getting beat to one of the best basketball players of all time.